Christopher here. Welcome back to episode 2. I hope the fan is not too noisy. I had to put it up to volume 2, so it's quite intensive. And I hope my pieces aren't flying around. Yeah, a couple of things from last time I need to address. One being I was talking about alignment, and I've been a bit back and forth with alignment, whether to have it or not. I used to have it in my game, and then there was a couple of situations last time where I felt I needed it. But I don't feel like the conventional, because this is not Dungeons and Dragons, nor is it OD&D, but it's something similar, something along the lines of OD&D. I was thinking of having something similar, and I think I will still call it alignment, just for now, because I couldn't find a better word for it. But what I'm thinking is that I will go for, instead of your usual law, neutrality, and chaos, I'm going to go for virtuous, vague, and villainous. I'm not 100% sure on the second word, the neutral equivalent of vague. I've also been thinking about versatile. I just wanted all three words to start with V for some reason, because I thought that the two poles of virtuous and villainous was good, and I think it fits right into the setting that you can sort of be, when you have the Beagle Boys, they are still sort of your heroes of the story, right? So I thought it fit perfect for the setting, that if it was something like that. I also thought about taking vain instead of vague, but yeah, it's sort of the same. It's sort of the neutral disposition. So we're taking that back into the game, and that also inflicts clerics holy entities or holy symbols, because if you are a virtuous cleric, you cannot no longer take the villainous holy entity, and the villainous holy entity is the Dark Eggling. And of course, the virtuous entity is the Winged Egg, and the vain or vague entity is the Holy Frying Pan. So, but if you are, let's say, virtuous alignment, you can take or choose between the virtuous entity and the Winged Egg and the Frying Pan. And if you are of vague alignment, you can both take the Winged Egg, the Holy Frying Pan, and the Dark Eggling. And if you are villainous, you can only take the Dark Eggling or the Holy Frying Pan. Maybe I should then call it the Unholy Frying Pan. Let's see about that. So we have to decide now for our characters actually what their alignment are. And I'm thinking that, let's just write it up here, AL. For Jeanne d'Arc, she is definitely virtuous. Robert Goof, on the other hand, I think is, I I don't think he is, you know, villainous. I think he is vague. So he can have that dark eggling. Rafina, on the other hand, what is she? Alignment. She must be. I think she is vague as well. Kleptoclord. I think he's a little bit, you know, villainous. He's a bad seed. Maybe I should take bad seed instead. I was also thinking about it because I got the idea from the dark unicorn or the black unicorn that you could either be goody two shoes or bad seed, or that is also quite funny. I haven't, let's say I haven't settled on it yet. Bad seed would be a cool thing. Anyways, let's for now just call him villainous. Onyx is also, I think Onyx is vague. Peter Goose, he is definitely virtuous. I can't spell. Okay, so there's that out of the way. Oh, my screen froze. Great. Wow. It's the heat and it's the Danish summer. Now I'm. Okay, here we go. I think I have a couple of more. I think I mistakenly said that when you in combat that you could shoot 2 times, you can still do that. But I think I said that if you shoot and then move. No, sorry, if you shoot and then shoot again, that it's at -2, it's just -1. I just looked at my own rules. Yeah, so that's that. It's just a minor blip. And I know I made a few mistakes last time. And that sort of leads us to sort of where we are now, because we ended off here in the hallway here, and I rolled an encounter roll, and I just ended up by giving the characters their XP. And what I wanted to have done, I wanted to have healed Jean-Doc some more, because she is a bit wounded. Anyway, so we're about to roll what it is that we encounter here in the hallway. And I'm so much looking forward to making my own monster tables and whatnot, and magic items, but I have hoped I would taking a deep dive into it today, this afternoon, but it's simply too warm for me to do anything. It's like our apartment is really, really warm, so that was out of the question. Anyways, let's do this and roll on what we get. We get something on table 1. Oh, it's actually elves, so it's canids. We need some canids. And let me get my paper up here. So we are at level 1 of the dungeon, so I'm going to say it's level 1 canids. How many canids are there, and of what sort? We need to figure that out. So canids times 4, so 50% of either 1, 2, 3, it's wolves, and 4, 5, 5, 6, it's foxes. It's wolves. I'm going to say that they are either more likely to be villainous. Than they are of being neutral. So what are we going to do? I'm not going to say. What am I going? I think I'm going to roll a 6-sided die, and if I roll 1 and 2, they are vague. Let's just call it neutral so we know what we're talking about. Oh, so they are vague, but I still think we need to do a reaction roll check. Yeah, okay, it's sort of uncertain. So we meet 4 wolves, and I'm thinking sometimes it could be really great with some spark tables to figure out what they are doing. Let me see what I have. Could use gum. One sec. Okay, I'm going to use Jensen Vars game unfolding machine tables of the Grand Oracle. So we're going to throw some dice down to see what their business in here in the dungeon is. What is their business down here? 11. I'm not going to say them yet. Okay, I got attack popular business. So, okay. So a bit speaking of the Beagle Boys, I'm going to say that they're going to. I'm glad that we rolled okay down the middle in the reaction rolls, because I think they're sort of bandits and they're out to, rob adventurers. That is what I'm going to interpret those words as. Because I think that must be the only business down here is like the treasure hunters. So we do have a we have Rafina, who is a fox, and in my setting they are not the best of friends, so I think she's sort of hiding under her cloak, under her hood. And we are just sort of letting them know we can speak Kalistaran together, so we're just going to say, yeah, give each other room in the corridor to just simply pass by. That is what I'm going to interpret this meeting as. And of course maybe it's because they react so positive to us is because they saw the bodies of the 2 white apes, and they think, oh, we don't want anything to do with those guys. There are 6 of them, and they just hammered down those big apes. So yeah, let's say that it's so funny that you have Yeah, it's because I follow the OD&D rules where you have to roll for encounters each round. Sorry, each turn. It's a bit hefty, but let's say we. You know what? I don't think it's a 10 minutes interaction. It's mostly like 2 minutes, mostly that we have with them. So we're simply going to walk further down here. Down here we find a door. The door is on the right hand. The corridor continues another 30. So we have been walking 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We can do another 6 before. You know what? Let's listen at the door. Let's have one of the 2 thieves do it because they get a +2, so they just need a 6. So one of them first. Yeah, let's say it was Rafina, and now let's have Kleptoclode. Yeah, he barely makes it. He thinks he can hear something in there, but it's only if there is something we sort of plays out that we heard it. But anyways, I think we're going to check the door because doors are good because we want rooms with treasure. And by the way, we've only had 1 room so far. So we're going to try and get this door up. Oh, by the way, is it locked or stuck? It's stuck. So we're going to have Young Duck try and open it. She has +1 with forcing doors open, so she basically just needs a 9. No. Going to try again. No. So 2 tries and I think we need to take another. Oh, in this turn I also want to heal up. Yeah, Gubert Groove is going to help heal Sean Duck, so he's going to do some healing. And no energy cost, and she is healed all the way up. So we're back in business. Okay, so let's have one more go with the door. Yes, finally we get in. What is on the other side of this door? We have a room. That was a tiny room, 10 by 10. So I'm just going to say I'm going to roll a 4-sided. If I roll a 4, there's a no door. Whoopsie. 1 door. Where is this door? On the left wall. Weird. What is the content of this room? And we shall remember that there's a 20% chance after again I roll that there can be another be a trap. Oh, you know what? There's just a treasure lying around. So, nice. That's one thing. So we are going to roll percentage die to see if there's a trap. There's not. Okay, so let's get delving. That we could roll on the treasure, but it's probably hidden. Let's see, it's in sacks, and there's a 50% chance that it's guarded and hidden. Yes, if it's hidden. Sorry, guarded and trapped. So contact poison on container. Okay. And where is it hidden? Oh, in ordinary container in plain view, so it's not hidden. But it's in sacks. So our two thieves are going to check out if they can find any traps on it. So it only requires a roll of 6 if they sort of are checking it out. Rafina does not. What about Kleptoclode? Yeah, okay, he does. It's nice. It's a nice thing that we have 2 thieves. So, okay, he's being really careful and says, "Careful, Rafina. There's it seems to be some sort of thin layer of poison on the sack. Let me remove it." He does so. So, what sort of treasure is it? Let's see. I keep forgetting where it is in the book. Okay, I found the section in the book. It's under creating the dungeon. So so it's what is called unguarded treasure, but it's the same as treasure guarded by monster. So we're going to roll. There are simply lying about 18, so 1,800 silver pieces. Let's see. And again, we don't have silver pieces. Treasure here. So I'm going to write 1,800. Oh, and 50% chance of some gold. There's no gold. %5 chance per dungeon level of some 1 to 6 gems. No. 5% chance per dungeon level of D6 pieces of jewelry. No. Chance 5% chance per 2 dungeon levels of 1 item from the magic table. No. If we use these rules, which are not mine, I should say, it's delving deeper, there's actually a chance of us rolling some magic items, because fighters have a 10% chance per experience level of possessing a magic sword, and a half as likely to possess a magic shield or magic armor. Clerics are 2% likely per experience level to possess a magic mace, flail, hammer, or staff, and are 5% likely to possess a magic shield or magic armor. Magic users are 5% likely per experience level to possess a magic wand, and are equally likely to possess a magic ring or miscellaneous item, blah 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 blah. So that's quite insane. So what I'm interpreting here is that we are going to roll says 10% chance per experience level. I should maybe roll that. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's for each treasure I'll roll that. It's just 10% chance for one level. So normally you as a GM would have prepared if your fighter would have found a magic sword, for instance. So, but I'm going to try, I actually think I'm going to roll it anyway. We shall just remember that I cannot roll this again before I'm level 2. You gotta be kidding me, I rolled 16. What was it? 10% chance? Okay. And 5% chance to get a magic shield or armor. Yeah. Clerics are 2% likely per experience level to possess magic mace, flail, hammer, or staff. Nope. Yeah, and then in the other cleric, nope. They are also both likely to have magic armor or shield. Nope, nope. Magic users 5% likely per experience level. So this percentage goes up as I see it. Magic wand or ring. Equally likely. Okay, so first... that was pretty close again. Then a magic ring or miscellaneous item. No. Yeah. You know what? No, 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 no. Anyways, in that treasure there was... So we can just... There are 180 coin. So, and that was in room number 2. The tiny room. I am going to write that somewhere. Room 2 was a treasure. Okay. I'm going to say that all that looking and stuff like that took a turn, and we had to roll. No wandering monster. And on the 6th turn we always have to rest. So we're going to rest. And no wandering monster. So the question is, yes, it's not even a question. We want the door because, yeah, we are going to listen at the door. No. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, of course. If there's something, we heard it. Let's try and get this door up. Nope. And nope. You know what? I have an idea. So each time I roll twice. How should we do it? Yeah, 2 rolls must be 1 turn. Let's just stick with that. So we have to roll for wandering monsters. No wandering monsters. Let's try and get this door up. Nope. Nope. Wandering monster again. Oh, one thing. It went dark, but we're going to cast magic torch, and we might have a problem, because what happens here if he gets too drained, or even though he casts the spell, the spell is not cast, and he will have to wait for tomorrow to cast it again. Should we really? No, we don't want to spend the last. We are going to light a ordinary torch, and I think it's who has torches? I think somebody had a lantern. Yeah, Kleptoclode has a torch. He hands it to Onyx, who's going to carry it. Let's just say that he already lit it there. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. No wandering monster. Cannot get this door up. You gotta be kidding me. No wandering monster. And we get the door up. So, that took a lot of time. And what is behind this door? Another room? $30 by $30. Three doors. I accidentally inked it up before drawing the doors, but what do you know? Let's see, where are these doors? And we are looking at it this way. Opposite wall. There's one here. There is one here. And where is the last one? Here. So it's here. So, room content. It's empty, but there is a 20% chance of a no trap. So this is room number 3. We spent a turn investigating the room. No wandering monster. 6th turn is used on a rest. No wandering monster. We're going to light yet another torch, and I think it was Kleptoclode who had torches. Actually, he's down to 2, right? So bad. So yeah, and so let's see, which door are they taking? 1, 2, 3. Taking this one here. That one. We're going to give it a listen. No. Yes. Okay. Hopefully we get this door up. Oh, by the way, is it locked or stuck? It's stuck. Come on. Yes, thank you. We just get it up. What is behind the door? There is a straight passage. Okie dokie. There's another door, and the door is on the left hand. And the passage continues another 30 feet. So we are going to give this door a listen. Yes. Was that the listen roll? I lost track of it. I think it was. Is it? It's actually locked. That door is locked. So we have, let's say, yeah, okay. So we're soon going to have to do a wandering monster check. We are going to attempt to get it up with our thieves tool. So first, thief. Here we go. You gotta be kidding me. Nope. And whoopsie. And yes. So let's say it took a turn and we got wandering monsters. Right as it clicks, we get some wandering monsters. On table 1. We get wolves. I think that that is a bit weird here in the dungeon, to be honestly. I guess so is apes, but you know what? I'm going to say, now that we roll wolves, that it's the wolves from before. They're trying to ambush us. That is simply what I'm going to say it is. Don't even want to ask the oracle. So we're in a corridor, so I guess they must be coming from this way. Or they could walk around, of course. We don't know. Are they coming from this door? Yes. Yes, they are. So they've sneaked after us. Okie dokie. Before we take the fight, I need a little break. I'm getting cold ear because of the fan. 1 sec. So I think I'm going to turn off that fan. Oh my lord. It's probably getting warm in a second. I've got water with me here. And some chips. Yeah, so two things. Are we surprised, or are they surprised if they're sneaking after us? They might still be surprised, I guess, because they could be sort of maybe they put the trap down, maybe they did not have the skills to remove the poison. I don't know. Maybe they simply heard the jangling sound of silver pieces. I don't know. They're coming out of this door here and they're just looking at us. Any side surprise? So they are surprised actually. So that's good. So for the first time now then, we're going to do some stuff here. First off, John Doc is going to charge. You know what? She is going to charge, but let's have the... And I actually forgot yesterday that Kleptoclode can also shoot with his sling. Oh, now that they are surprised, could they backstab instead? And you know what, there's not room for that here. So they're going to get their things out and they're going to shoot a couple of times. First, Rafina with no penalties at all in the second shot. So I'm going to say, yeah, first off, let's figure out their numbers. They are Canids, yeah, Canids, wolves, and there are 4, and they are like fighting morphs. Level 1 hit die. But they're like fighters, so it's 1 plus 2, so hit point. Find the hit points first. 7. 6. Ooh. 8. My god. Ah, shit. They're beefy wolves. And let's give them heavy foot. Heavy foot. And because they have an advantage with a damage advantage, or wolves have with bastard swords, which is +1. I think bastard swords are heavy. Let me just check my own rules. Yes, bastard swords are also heavy, so they attack as heavy and defend as heavy. So, but +1 to damage. Okay, so let's see, it's light weapon versus heavy. So it's a 9 I need. I changed the to hit thingy from units or from boxes to +1 to damage instead. So she's attacking. Rafina is shooting her bow. And she misses. Second shot. Boom. I don't have crits. Maybe I should get something similar. Okay, anyways. She hits and she does lowest die +1, 4 points of damage to which one? Let's call them 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2, so it was 4 points of damage, right? Oh, he's quite injured. Let's have what is his name again? Kleptoclode with his sling. Misses. Now it's -1. Misses. So first off, I think actually that, or I know that Gita also shot a couple of times last, so I think she has used 4 arrows, and now Kleptoclode has used 2 stones. But because it all sort of happens at the same time, sort of, so in the same instant, right after they fired their missile weapons, John Doc is going to charge. There needs to be more than 20 feet, and there are, and it's in a needs to be also in a 45-degree. You can't, like, I don't know if I want that rule, but she can definitely charge. Okay, so let's do it. Might have to turn on that fan again. Wow, come on. She is lightfoot versus heavy, so that is a 9. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! So which one does she attack? Number 4, that is one of the beefy ones. And when you charge, it's 2d6 damage. Not so good. Number 4 is down to 4 hit points, but it's still okay. And then it's, let's, you know what, let's rain fire on them. I mean, Onyx, it's a bit of a gamble, right? So he's down to 1 energy point. Could try and cast Stupor. That would make our life really easy, but shouldn't I try something else? I could actually... what I could do, I could actually add 2 drainage die. But that increases of me sort of getting drained, of course. But I could actually hit all 4 with a fireball. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So it's sort of a... You know what? Let's try and do it. Here comes nothing. Oh no. Yeah. First of all, he doesn't... It doesn't work for him. He's also drained. 2 points. So, but he only has 1 point, so he's just drained. Oops, wrong thing. So he cannot cast any more spells today. Wah, wah. Okay. What about the 2 clerics? What can they do? Oh, I should also remember, I forgot that it's actually +1 to hit in the first, if they are, with the enemy as a prize, we have +1 to hit. I shall remember that. You know what? I think... let me just check a spell of the clerics. So, Rupert Goof is feeling confident and he wants to... you know what he's going to do? He's going to bless his own weapon, his halberd. And he's really bold. He's going to use 2 drainage dice. And he's going to try and, yeah, he's going to bless his weapon with +2, meaning I get +2 to danger saves and +2 to weapon damage. And how long is it blessed? Let me see. I haven't written that, but I think it would be 2d6 rounds. Yeah, 1d6 for each. Yeah, let's say that. Let's say it's rounds. So, or else it would be pretty impressive. So let's say 1. I'm going to write that here. 1 sec. I'm going to pause it while I... So, I've written that blessing lasts d6 per drainage die. Okay, here we go. Come on, Grubert. Yeah, perfect. So, he's not drained at all, and he cast the spell, and the spell lasts for 8 rounds. So, where are we going to write that? I'm going to mark here somewhere. So he casts the spell, then he can do nothing more. What does Rafina do? No, not Rafina, she's already shot. I meant Gita. You know what she's going to do? She's going to cast another spell. She is going to cast Ward spell, and she's going to do it around the 2 thieves and herself. And let me read that for you, the Ward spell. The cleric draws a warding circle on the ground, chalk or other drawing tool. Anyone inside the circle is protected by the cleric's blessing and receives +1 to danger saves per drainage dice spent. Furthermore, all inside the circle cannot be hurt by attacks. Undead creatures, lycanthropes, and demons cannot cross the circle or do harm to anyone inside. Leaving the ward breaks its warding powers. So that is kind of OP. But that is what she's going to do. Yeah, so they can't leave the circle. But that's... Yeah, they can't... But the thing is that, let's say if the wolves walk up to them, our people or the thieves cannot use ranged at close range, so they won't be able to sort of hurt each other. That would be sort of a null-sum game. I have to figure that out, but I think that's what she's doing. So let's just say that she cast it at the lowest level, so to speak. She barely casts it with no drainage. So the guys, the thieves are now, and herself are now warded. So danger saves +1, and they cannot be hurt. Awesome. You know what? I'm going to say that the circle was big enough for Onyx as well. Okay. So was that all of them? I think it was. So now it's initiative. The wolves won initiative. So we have a situation where okay, what is going to happen? I don't know if they know that they... No, listen up. I think that 2 wolves are going on our... okay, one sec. So Shandak has +2 to damage. 2 wolves are going to attack Shandak, because they can see she is sort of the leader. And the 2 others are going to randomly walk, so it's movement now. We have to take care of that so we can actually also shoot. It's a bit much to take care of, but it should be okay. So okay, let me just shoot first, but I should remember that it happens at the same time, so they can walk up and still hit us. Okay, so we're standing inside the ward, and we're trying to shoot a couple of times. Let's first take Rafina. She misses, and misses. Kleptoclode. Misses. And misses. We miss them. So let me just count off these missiles. Okay, so let's have movement. So these guys, who are they attacking actually? Are they going for Grouped Goof, or are they going for the ones in the warding circle? The 2 others. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, it's Grouped Goof, and 4, 5, 6, it's the ones in the circle. Ones in the circle. Should I roll for both? Yeah. So One go up to the circle and one goes up to the yeah, one goes up to grouper. So okay, so now it's melee and magic. They don't have any spellcaster, so but they're going to attack Shandok, two of the wolves. So it's heavy foot versus armored foot. So I think it's a 9, right? Let's see. Heavy foot versus armored foot. Yeah, it's a 9. It misses. Next wolf misses. And the one at Rupert Goof. Oh, it was actually himself who had it. The blessing. So the one at Rupert Goof misses. So now the one at strikes out after who? They are 4 in the... It doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't really matter because trying to swing its bastard sword into the group, but weirdly enough, it cannot hurt them, and it of course figures this out. Yeah. So okay. So there's that. They've all attacked. So now it's us. So we've already shot. So now it's magic and I did not say I would cast any spells, so in all fairness, I cannot do that. So let's just take Shandok at one of the wolves. She needs a light weapon plus versus a heavy foot. It's a 9 she needs. She misses. Then it's Grubert Goof versus one of the wolves. He has an armored foot versus a heavy foot. So that is a 7. I miss. God damn it. So now it's initiative. They win initiative again. So what happens here is that we can't actually shoot and we cannot move because there's standing a wolf there in close range. Oh, I forgot that we needed to, yeah, and the wizard cannot cast spells. But I guess they can do... Doesn't say that we can't do any... melee attacks. So we're going to do... No, it's not us. Sorry. It's the wolves, so we don't have anything else. So the wolves, 2 wolves attack Shandok. That's a miss. Heavy, yeah, that's a miss. Miss, and the wolf against Grubert Goof. It needs, he's armored, so, and he's heavy, so it needs a 9. Misses. And the wolf that is standing there, I should have moved him, of course. He's going to attack Grubert Goof as well, of course. He hits Grubert Goof. And it's D6 plus 1. Oh my god. Oh no. Grubert Goof goes down, but he is blessed. So he has +2 danger saves. So I just need a 6 to survive this, because I'm going to pass out here, or Gruber this. Oh dear. Oh no! Rupert! Rupert! Rupert is out. That is bad. So now it's us. We couldn't really shoot before, so we can't shoot. We can move, but we don't want to move. I guess we can do one then. One attack with -1 for... let's just have Rafina with 1. Misses, and Leptoclode -1 misses. My god. So it's Shunduk trying to hit one. Come on, Shunduk, she's trying to hit the hurt one. Lightfoot. What is that? I forgot. Lightfoot versus... I need a 9. That is not a hit. Yeah, we the thing is now that we cannot stay in the circle any longer. That would be stupid. We have to go and help. But we can't do that now because we should have moved. To hell. So it's actually initiative again. We win initiative. So we have to... Okay. We have to move. So, first off... Yeah. First off, Rafina moves back. No, she just shoots. Because it's Gita who's going to move out of the circle. She shoots twice. Misses. And hits. So it's this one with 8. 4 plus 1, that's 5, so it's down to 3. So now it's Leptoclode. Misses. Misses. And in this phase, Gita walks up to this one with 3. And she's going to... Yeah. So now it's melee. They're not casting spells. She's going to hit the one with 3 points. So let's see. He hits him. He has a mace. No. Wait. He has a spear, right? Let me check that. Yes, he has a spear. He's going to do 26 points of damage. He kills it. And now it's Shunduk. Going after the wounded one. She hits him. Oh my god. Does 1 point of damage to it. Shit. So, okay, the ward is broken. It's actually, let's say, yeah, you know what? Actually, Onyx can also move into the fight. I think he's going to do so. He's going to go up to that other one and hit him. Should have said that. but I'm just going to rule that he can. He has a staff. So he needs a light weapon versus chainmail, a 9. Yeah, he misses. So, it's the wolves. 2 wolves on John Duck. That's a hit. 4 points of damage to Sean Duck. He's down to 3. Next wolf attack Sean. That's a miss. The last wolf at Gita attacks Gita. She has heavy foot, so it's heavy foot versus heavy foot. That's an 8. It misses. Okay. So new round initiative. Oh my god. It's the wolves, but we can still shoot. So we are going to shoot first. Come on. Misses. That's a hit from Rafina. On this one here, it has 4 points left. She does, it's +1, 5 points of damage, it's dead. So, seeing that, Kleptoclode fires his sling at the one near Shandok, the weakest one. The one with 1. And he misses, and his next shot is -1, so he needs a 10. Oh my god. Yeah, he misses. So it's the wolves. They are going to roll for morale, but they cannot do it this round because they did not declare it. They just lost one. So they're going to fight for now at Shandok. So it's heavy foot versus armored foot. That's a 9. Miss. And miss. Thank God for that. So now it's our turn. We already shot. So it's Gita who moves up. And now it's he's going to, let's just take her first. Shoot, hit the that is not wounded. Boom! He has a spear. She does 1 point of damage. It's down to 6. And Shandok at the other one. Come on. Yes. Yeah, it's. I don't have to roll. It's dead. But what I forgot last time is that Shandok has what is called an extra attack if she kills an opponent. That is 1 extra attack per level. So she gets an extra attack and she tries to hit the last standing wolf, and she misses. So now we declare, and the wolf rolls for morale. I think if he rolls, how should I judge this? If the higher he rolls, let's see, if it's over 7, if it's 8 or more, he flees. He does not. He is okay. So he stays, and he actually, yeah, We don't want to shoot because we risk of hitting. Yeah, let's just shoot, right? That's a hit. And it's Rafina, by the way. 2 points of damage. He's not down yet. It's down to 4. Rafina shoots again. Misses. Yeah, it's actually... I'm going to say there's a 1 in 6 chance that that I hit one of my friends. That must be the way to do it. Oh my god, who is it gonna be? Is it going to be Gita or is it going to be Shandok? 1, 2, 3, it's Shandok. 4, 5, 6, it's Gita. It's Gita. 2 points of damage. He is down to 3. So I don't think, seeing that Gita looks very stern, look at Rafina and Clip to Claude, seeing that and thinks, no, I don't want to do that. He's going to move up to make a hit on the wolf as well. So, let's have Shandok. She misses. Gita hits the wolf, killing it. Okay. Oh my god, that first of all took some time and it was a bit confusing. And we lost a party member. We lost my favorite. We lost Grubert. Okay. What are they going to do? I think, as I said in the introduction, that they know what they signed up for. So what I think is that Gita Goose gives Grubert the best and most honorable sort of prayer that she can under the circumstances here in the dungeon, and then they loot him for his remaining stuff. Yeah, I think I'll just think on that, and I think we are going to have to stop for now because I've recorded 1 hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to stop it here for now and pick it up again when another time. But again, thank you very much for watching and have a nice time. Until next time, bye bye.